Have you ever felt like you're creating just amazing content, but it's just not getting the views it really deserves? Well, today, we're going to dive into a playbook that's all about fixing that. We're talking about turning Pinterest into an absolute powerhouse of organic traffic for your blog or creative project. So, here's the game plan. First, we're going to totally reframe how you even think about Pinterest. Then, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of keywords, optimize your profile, nail down your design and scheduling strategy, and finally, the best part, we'll look at the actual results from a 30-day case study. Okay, so first things first, we've got to change the way we see Pinterest. Honestly, this is the most fundamental piece of the puzzle. If you get this, everything else falls into place. It is just the most frustrating feeling, isn't it? You pour hours, maybe even days, into a blog post, a recipe, a new guide, you hit that publish button, and basically nothing. Well, this is where Pinterest is going to be your new best friend, but probably not in the way you think. This right here is the major mind shift. You have to stop thinking of Pinterest like it's Instagram or Facebook. This isn't a social party for connecting with your friends. No, think of it like a massive, beautiful visual library, a search engine where millions of people go every single day to find inspiration and ideas. They're actually looking for what you've made. So if it's a search engine, you know what that means, right? One thing is absolute king. Keywords. Nailing your keywords is like having a compass that points users directly to your content. It's foundational. And the keywords here are different because the intent is different. Think about it. On Google, someone types, "how to make lemon pasta." They want a specific answer, a direct recipe. On Pinterest, that same person might search for easy weeknight dinners. They're browsing, they're open, they're looking for inspiration. Your job is to be that inspiration they find. So how do you do that? Well, you use this incredibly powerful but super simple formula, TDC. That's topic plus descriptor plus context. This little formula is basically your secret weapon for building the exact keyword phrases people are searching for. Let's see it in action, okay? You're not just targeting a broad word like chicken. No, you're targeting easy chicken dinner. You're not just posting about brownies, you're creating content for vegan brownie dessert. You see how much more targeted and useful that is? You are perfectly matching the user's mindset. Okay, now we're going to put that theory into practice. You've got your keywords. Now it's time to strategically sprinkle them across your profile, your boards, and your pins. This is how you tell the Pinterest algorithm exactly who you are and what you're all about. First up, let's talk about your boards. It is time to say goodbye to generic titles like My Recipes or Yummy Food. Your titles need to be specific and searchable. Think like a user. They're not searching for sippable goodness. They're searching for healthy smoothie recipes. And check out this perfect example of a board description. See how it naturally weaves in all those keywords? Easy smoothie ideas, post-workout, vegan options. It's incredibly helpful for the user, and it's a goldmine of information for the algorithm. It's a win-win. Okay, listen up because this is huge. Think of the first 40 characters of your pin's title as prime beachfront real estate. It's what people see scrolling through their feed. You have to put your main keyword right at the front. Get straight to the point and grab their attention. And just like with your boards, your pin descriptions need that beautiful blend of exciting, clickable copy and smart keywords. This example is just fantastic. It hits easy vegetarian lasagna and healthy weeknight dinner while also telling a little story that makes you want to click. All right, so your keywords are solid and your profile is optimized. Now we get to talk about the two engines that are going to drive your growth day in and day out. Creating pins that literally stop the scroll, and being super consistent. So let's break down the anatomy of a perfect pin. Number one, it's got to be vertical. That 2:3 ratio takes up more screen real estate. Use a great photo, add a big, bold text overlay that people can actually read, slip in some subtle branding, use colors that pop, and just keep the whole thing looking clean. I mean, the difference here is just night and day, right? A big, bold font on a clean background is instantly understandable. That fancy script font might look pretty, but if someone can't read it in half a second while scrolling on their phone, you've already lost them. Clarity will win every single time. So, the million-dollar question, how often should you be pinning? Well, the playbook's data shows that the sweet spot is posting between 1 and 5 fresh pins every single day. And that word fresh is key. The algorithm loves new images and new designs. And please remember this golden rule. It is so much better to post one amazing pin every day than to drop 20 pins on a Monday and then go silent for the rest of the week. Consistency builds trust with the algorithm. It shows Pinterest that you're a reliable source of great content. Now for the part you've been waiting for. Does all of this actually work in the real world? Let's get to the proof and look at the results from the Playbook's 30-day case study. You can see the journey was totally strategic. Week 1 was all about building that solid foundation we just talked about. Week 2 was about ramping things up, testing different pin designs. By week 3, a pin started going viral, and the focus shifted to pouring fuel on that fire. Then, week 4 was all about looking at the data and optimizing for what's next. And the results? They really do speak for themselves. In just 30 days, impressions, that's how many times the pins were seen, shot up by 82%. Engagements were up 53%. And here's the big one. Outbound clicks, which is real people going to the blog, increased by a massive 36%. Yeah, this strategy definitely works. So what are the biggest lessons here? First, jumping on a trending topic like air fryer recipes can be like rocket fuel for your growth. Second, when you find a pin that works, make more. Create new designs for that same successful blog post. And third, the theme through all of this. Consistency is the absolute, non-negotiable key to success. We'll end on this great quote from the Playbook, because this isn't about luck, it's about having a clear, repeatable strategy. When you focus on what users are looking for, you master your keywords, and you stay consistent, you really can build an incredible traffic engine for your content. Now go pin your heart out.